Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Peter. Thank you for tuning in. And once more, if you are new to this channel, I ask you to consider to subscribe, like, and turn your notification on. Today is another good day that I wanted to do a video and touch bases with you guys and see how everybody is doing. So today's topic is about how we can prepare for the winter season if you are coming as a new visitor to the United States. The weather changes very fast, and we are approaching the winter season, and there are a lot of people who are coming from out of the country who do not know ways of preparing, and that's why I'm using this platform to help those guys who do not know how to prepare so they can get prepared. So the first thing you have to think about is to come up with a budget, because every preparation is going to need some money. You have to spend some dollars to buy things. If you, for example, you don't want to become sick because of the cold weather, you have to bundle up, meaning you have to buy warm clothes, and you have to buy warm shoes which are comfortable with the snow. When the snowstorm comes, you can't be using your regular shoes. So the first thing, come up with a budget to buy those warm clothes, like a warm jacket, a heavy sweater, and sometimes most people here use the hooded jacket because you want to protect your head. You don't want to be too cold. You want to you have to get a winter hat. You have to prepare for gloves to use, because things are going to be freezing. Even if, like the steering wheel, you cannot use with your bare hands. So you have to do that. And all those things, you can find them in these big stores like Burlington Coat Factory. You can get them from Marshalls. You can get them from Walmart, Costco, and those big clothing stores. They know the bad season is going to be coming, and so they bring those clothes which are warm enough to cope with you. So those ones, they cost money, and the best way you can catch them is when they are on sale. For example, the Thanksgiving holiday is when you take advantage, you just go and buy those clothes. And when they have any sale, you buy them. But if you want to save more money, these clothes, you can buy them at the end of the season. At the end of the season, they want to get the old inventory, and that's when you can catch them. They put them on sale. You can buy them. If you have space in your house, you keep them and come to use them when the weather is really bad. So the winter, what I usually do, winter clothes, I buy winter clothes during the summer. Towards the end, or towards the beginning of summer, I buy those winter clothes, and vice versa for the summer clothes. In that way, you save some money. So I hope those fish that are coming do not have clothes, and this tip is going to help them on how to budget for your winter gear. So leaving that aside, and let's talk about your car. How do you get prepared with your car? Since the storm can come at any time, So what you need to do is get uh, winter gear in your car too. If you are traveling, make sure you have warm blankets in case you go and your vehicle is stuck or is broken down. You may want to have a blanket to warm yourself, and in case, and also carry a flashlight in case you are in the dark, you cannot be able to see, the lights are not working. Those are some of the things you need to think about and prepare. And the chamber cables that most people forget, but if you are new to the United States, those are the things you need to put on your budget, and to keep the chamber cables in your car throughout. You can get these chamber cables from AutoZone, O'Reilly. You can get them from Walmart, Costco, any local stores, and put them in your vehicle in case your battery dies and you need somebody to jump you, a friend, or it's good to have them. So you keep them in your vehicle. And most people, if you want to go an extra mile, you can buy a booster, which means you don't have to call anybody. You just take it from the trunk of your vehicle and use it to jump your vehicle in case your battery dies. All you have to do is go, when you are not using it, you can take it to the house and plug it to the electric, charge it. When it's full, keep it in the trunk of the vehicle, because you never know when your vehicle is going to break down. So those are some of the things you need to keep in your vehicle. On top of that, you need to have a shower, because if for some reasons you are stuck or the roads are very slippery and you end up in a ditch, instead of bringing a tow truck, you can dig and take your vehicle out by yourself. And it's very important. So you can go to Walmart or any other stores as hardware and buy just a shovel, a small shovel, put it in the trunk of your vehicle. Also, remember to carry a gas container. Find a small jerrycan container and buy. If you run short of gas, then you can walk to the nearby gas station and get gas, good enough to take you to the next gas station so you can get some gas. That's how you get prepared. And so I've talked about the shower, and prepare to have the washer fluids. During the snowstorm, visibility sometimes is not very good. Make sure your wipers, windshield wipers, are working properly. So keep adding the windshield wiper, and so that you can be seeing. If it's very dark, late in the evenings or early in the mornings, you want to see properly. If it's foggy, you want to see properly. You don't want to end up wrecking somebody's vehicle or ending up in a ditch. And make sure you have antifreeze and the heat. Check your thermostat and make sure it is working properly. The best thing I can advise is to take your vehicle for a tune-up. Take it to your local mechanic and tell them you want them to winterize, to tune your vehicle so they can winterize it. So they know what winterize means. They can put the necessary fluids, check your oil, make sure it's properly, inflate your tires to the correct standard specified by the manufacturer, and make sure when you drive, the vehicle is balancing. Because these roads are very, very, very slippery sometimes. When it freezes, you step on your brakes and you will end up in a ditch or you will end up hitting somebody. And filing a claim is going to take you to stay there for a long time, waiting for the police to come and write a report. And then it might damage your vehicle. You might need to get a tow truck to come and tow you. And that's why it's very important. So the next big thing you need to remember is insurance. Make sure your vehicle has insurance coverage. If you cannot afford full coverage, I recommend full coverage, but if you cannot afford, you can at least go with the liability. That's what the liability is what the state requires for you to stay on the roads. But during the winter, it's better to have roadside assistance. The roadside assistance comes in if you run out of gas, if you run out of, if you want a tow truck. The tow trucks costs a lot of money. It's expensive. When you call a tow truck, they can even take advantage of you because they know you don't have any other alternatives. Imagine it's late at night and you end in a ditch. You are calling a tow truck. They can tell you anything. They can tell you you have to pay $500 before we can tow you. So in order to avoid those hefty prices, there are a few precautions you have to do and make sure. So call your insurance agent, talk to them, and ask them, you know, what are the good coverages you can have. In that way, when you end up in a ditch, you don't spend out of your pocket to call for a tow truck. Talk to them, tell them what you want, and ask them what kind of discounts they have and what do they recommend. Those guys are very expert in that area, and they can advise you. And basically, that's what I could think of. And I don't think like there's so many things. And depending on where you'll be living, if you'll be living in an apartment, I think they will clean the parking side. The sidewalks could be cleaned by the owner of the landlady, or whatever the owner of the land, the owner of the house, landlord, and you don't have to worry. But if you are going to live in a house, you are new and you live in a house, you will take full responsibility of cleaning the sidewalks, your driveway, and you may want to be buying a big shovel. If you afford, buy a snow blower. A snow blower takes very short time to clear a large amount of snow from the driveway. In that way, you don't spend a lot of time to take the snow out. Or alternatively, you can use a shovel and buy salt. Most people, they salt the sidewalks and the driveway. So when you wake up in the morning, you find it's like it's melted and it doesn't cause any problem to when you drive or when you walk. Basically, those are some of the things which you need to prepare for winter. And inside the house, some of the people, they like sealing the windows. You can go to Home Depot, you can go to Walmart. They have some built-in plastic coverings, and which insulate the windows so that the heat cannot escape through the openings of the doors and the windows. You can seal them, tape them really nice, and they can also help to consume a lot of heat in the house, because heat is a big expense. During the winter, you're gonna be turning on your heat throughout the winter, because if you don't, the pipes are going to be too cold, they will burst, and then they will cause a mess. And so those are the things you need to take care. And of course, you buy thick blankets and around the house, and get prepared. So that is the budget you need to think about. And once you prepare for that, other things, small things will come. But those are the big things I can prepare. So if you are planning to move to the United States, or if you're already here, you have never experienced any winter, and this is going to be your first time, then this video is for you. You need to think about it. Share to those people who are planning to come during the winter. and it can help them. And let me know what you think, guys, below this video. And like I always say, please do subscribe, share my content so that you can help and promote our channel. Thank you so much. That's it for right now. I hope, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.